labor saving technologies. We have a have-nots and have society, and we are with Robert Welch from UC Berkeley, who agrees that universal basic income is a eventuality. We support UC Berkeley in their quest to help the homeless and those who are disadvantaged in California, where there is such an extreme wealth gap between those who have and those who have not. My signature presidential platform, Living Insurance for Everyone or Life, it's a caring, nurturing system to allow micro entrepreneurship to be embraced by the cities and stakeholders in a P3 partnership, so we can use asset-based community development, Cisco entrepreneurship training, and we can raise the per capita value of the assets that are in our cities. And we want to nurture that, reminding corporations of their social corporate responsibilities. And we want to partner in a cohesive unit to be able to guard against disruptive events that are currently eroding our communities. So we definitely are seeking partners. We have emailed Facebook, we have emailed Elon Musk at SpaceX, as well as Telcel. We have emailed to try to get some contact to anyone that is at the executive level of Facebook. We know that Mark Zuckerberg is a proponent of universal basic income. And our level is, we don't want to keep doing projects upon projects. Universal basic income is needed now. The only problem is it cannot be financed by taxpayers. It cannot be financed through taxpayer dollars, especially in America, where we're dealing with about $23 trillion in debt. We do owe that money to someone, and it's not China, not that entire amount. That's not how this thing works. So we as American citizens, we are already dissatisfied with this political Shakespeare between the Democrats and Republicans, and we know that so long as we are in a binary duopoly called American political system, we are going to lose in this system, as we, the people who vote, the 230 million potential voters, we are the ones who are going to lose. And we have to begin considering, is there a third option? I am JAWAD HASHEM HAKEEM, 2020. I am the founder of the United People Party, the Global United People Party, UPP, acronym UP. Our presidential symbol is an umbrella, same as insurance companies, because we want to make sure we're going to look after everyone. So living insurance for everyone, life. And we want everyone to live life, but we believe the transformative spark is going to be universal basic income. We agree with Andrew Yang. We agree with the Yang Gang. We believe put people first. We agree with humanity. We agree with everything. The only problem is we believe that it should not come from taxpayer dollars. It should not be sourced like that. It should be sourced internally. It should be a mechanism that the user and the stakeholders are all networked and linked into one system, where beneficiaries, patrons, everyone, like foundations, corporations, everyone is networked into an automated system that funds itself. That's the only way we can guarantee that 100 years from now, no politician pulls a switch on universal basic income. It cannot come from the government, because it cannot be piecemeal between governments and governments all over the world. If you create an automated turnkey system, it can now be exported globally. Universal basic income is something that the entire globe, all nations on this planet, are currently looking into universal basic income. It may be a professor. It may be a senator. It may be a parliamentarian. It may be a president. It may be a mayor. It may be a nurse. It may be a bus driver. It may be a resistor. But universal basic income is the current hot topic of this planet. Can it be? Could it be? Will it be the solution? The transformative spark? But we, as a Triumph campaign, we say, be careful. We have to go further than just giving money out. We have to make sure that it's done in a micro entrepreneurial setup that allows housing, that allows transportation, that allows tuition and debt cancellation, that allows for free health care, that allows for comprehensive insurance for each member in the family. And it allows for us to have a negative income tax on our income tax so we can have whatever we paid under $50,000 negated. But as president, I will definitely make sure that income tax is eliminated for anyone who doesn't have a business. The 95% of America that depends on a job directly or indirectly, we want to flip that and turn up, UPP, United People Party, turn up to a social capitalist, a fusion between the socialist Democrats and the capitalist Republicans. I am a social capitalist. So on this election, on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020, I will be a write-in. So I will have no party, but I am the founder of the United People Party, and we are social capitalists. We believe the only way to stop mass shooting is to establish a utopia. And utopia is a perfectly ordered society. And we can do that. And I have the solution, that scientific strategy that creates the impact where globally we'll be able to transform how government works with the people and how people obtain purchasing power. This is a segment of Making POTUS. We have sent the emails, and we have started working with trying to contact Amazon because we do want this to be a reality series where anyone can learn and find out what it takes to be a presidential candidate and can learn the various things that we go through. So we're going to strive to create content. So on a more regular basis, we're producing videos on what's actually going on, and I'll give you updates. All right, so this is more like a virtual diary because I am one day going to be president. So you're going to have that presidential library. So I'm in a digital age, so this will be my as Ulysses Grant. He was very good at his diary, and Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt was very good at his diary. So I want to make sure that I can compare. But now in the digital age, I guess YouTube would be my diary. So I want to make sure that as you join the journey for Making POTUS, that we have daily content. And so that's my goal. So here's another installment of Making POTUS. JAWAD HASHEM HAKEEM. I also have my Twitter. Or just look me up on Google. And this is from Prince MAHDI Hakeem 2020. And just remind you to subscribe, like the video if you want to save it. Also press the notification bell. Download the video if you can, or simply just share it to a friend, to their phone. Because one thing that you do know, that you didn't know I was running for president. You didn't know that outside of the Democrats and the Republicans, there are actual other presidential candidates.